Hi everyone, I hope you all are all set for your upcoming exams. Oh, I know I have been MIA since almost 4-5 months now, and that's a really huge gap. I'm really sorry for that, but I really want to thank you all for being so patient with me. So many of you joined recently, and a lot of you had already been on this channel since a long time and have not left this channel. I'm so grateful to you all for that. So thank you so much. These days I have been receiving a lot of messages, and that is a common message that I've been receiving on all of my social media platforms. I mean, let's not just talk about it. I think you know it already, but if you want to see, the screenshots are on the screen. You can just go through it. I know you all want the videos of newly added questions for both audit and law. I know there are two categories of students who are asking for the videos. First category is of those students who have solved the questions themselves but are facing some issues in a few questions. And the second category is of those students who have not even tried to solve the questions that have been newly added in the MCQ booklet and are asking for the videos so that they can just quickly cover up all the questions through the videos. If I talk about the second category of students, I'm really disappointed because see, you are not even trying to solve the questions yourself, which is actually a big problem. Consider, what if these questions were directly asked in exam? How will you solve these questions if you're fearing to try it at home? So please try to solve the questions that have been newly added once yourself. I know you have seen so many videos. I mean, I had uploaded almost 50 plus videos specifically for MCQs. If I talk about both audit and law, there were more than 50 videos that I've uploaded on this channel to cover the questions. I have already talked about how I used to approach the question, how you can too approach the question in the same fashion, or in fact in a better way if you have any. So I don't want you guys to just be dependent upon the videos, because that's not a good habit. If you have seen my strategy videos, I have always mentioned that don't use YouTube for studying everything. Use it effectively, use it wisely. Don't just rely upon YouTube for everything. First of all, you have to try on your own. If it doesn't work out, then you should go to YouTube, or then you should search on YouTube about that. You should never ever directly go to YouTube, search for solution and just move on. At least give it a shot. If you will give it a shot, you will surely understand which areas you are lacking in. अगर आपको पता होगा कि यहाँ पर आपको प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, only then you'll be able to work upon that. If you solve all the questions through a video, you don't realize that these were the areas that you could have committed a mistake if you had solved the question yourself. That you will know only when you will solve it yourself, right? So it's a request, please, please, please. There are a few questions that have been added. ऐसा तो नहीं है अगेन 200 पेजेस ऐड हो गए. लास्ट टाइम इफ़ यू नो, जब जुलाई के टाइम रादर मे अटेम्प्ट जो था, मे 2021, तब MCQ बुकलेट्स फर्स्ट टाइम इंट्रोड्यूस हुई थी. तब इट वॉज अ ह्यूज बर्डन. 250 प्लस पेजेस हमारे पास थे दैट वी हैड टू कवर. 30 केस सिनेरियोज, 100 MCQs. तब आई नो इट वॉज रियली अ बर्डन अपॉन अस कि हमें इतने कम टाइम में वी हैव टू सॉल्व सो मेनी क्वेश्चंस. बट नाउ दे हैव एडेड जस्ट 10 केस सिनेरियोज आई थिंक एंड अ फ्यू MCQ questions, which is possible to do if you just give it a shot, if you just give it a try. So don't consider it as a burden. Don't rely on YouTube videos only. Try it yourselves. Try to solve the questions once. Or don't just take all the questions in one sitting. Solve only 1 or 2 questions every single day once you are done with that particular subject. For example, if you are starting with audit, once you are done with audit subject, just pick 1 or 2 case studies every single day at night or in the morning, whichever way suits you, and try to solve that particular question. Mark the areas where you are facing issues in. Don't worry, don't panic if you don't get the answers correct in the first shot. Believe me, when I was also solving the questions that you have seen on this channel, they were not the first time that I was solving directly for YouTube, right? आप में से कुछ लोगों को लगता है दैट डायरेक्टली फर्स्ट टाइम में मैंने वीडियो बनाई व्हेन आई वाज सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चंस. नो, दैट इज़ नॉट राइट. I first of all solved the questions myself, had a lot of queries. I was getting wrong answers so many times. So then I looked for the provisions, I checked the provisions, I looked for solutions, I looked for logics, why this answer is correct, why this answer is incorrect. Then I got the better understanding of how to deal with those questions or how to approach them. That is why I could share all the pointers with you all as well, because I had myself worked upon that, right? And believe me, in exam I was very confident while solving the MCQ questions, all because I had put in a lot of effort into that. So I just don't want you guys to fear MCQs in exam, because if you don't practice it now, then you will definitely find them difficult in exam. So to avoid that, please just go through the questions, try to solve them, mark the queries, try to look for solutions in the book. If you find the solution, well and good. If not, don't worry. Mention those questions that you are facing issues in the comment section below. I am with the category 1 students that I talked about in the initial part of this video, that those people who have tried to solve the questions but are facing some issues, genuine issues, and have found a few case studies or questions very tricky. They can definitely put up those questions in the comment section of this video, and I am with them. I will solve the questions which are really tricky. I'll filter out the questions that are mostly asked and will definitely come up with a video for those particular questions. But please don't sit waiting for me to cover all the questions, because that would not be fair. आप लोगों को वीडियोस की आदत नहीं लगानी है. You have to put in your effort. You have to solve the questions yourself first. If you are facing any doubts, then only please take help from YouTube. That's a request. In fact, अगर आपने पहले भी वीडियो स्टार्ट करी हुई हैं, जो मैंने इतने सारे केस स्टडीज़ और MCQs कवर किए थे, तो उसके लिए भी मैं ये बोलूँगी, प्लीज़ डोंट वॉच द वीडियोज़ डायरेक्टली. एक दो देख लो, सो दैट यू गेट द आइडिया कि कैसे अप्रोच करना चाहिए, या फिर कैसे केस स्टडी को समझना चाहिए, हाउ टू सॉल्व द क्वेश्चंस, हाउ टू अंडरस्टैंड द केस स्टडी बेटर. एक आइडिया ले लो एक दो वीडियो से, एंड देन सॉल्व ऑल द क्वेश्चंस योरसेल्फ वंस. जस्ट refer videos only for those questions wherein you have doubts and you don't want to waste your time searching for answers and etc. But first of all, try to solve it yourselves, and believe me, once you try to solve them yourself, after a few case studies you will get comfortable with it. You will get to know कि आपको अगर आंसर 4 ऑप्शंस हैं, तो कई बार होता है आपको इतना दिमाग लगाने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, आपको आंसर सामने दिया होता है. जब आप बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस कर लोगे, यू विल गेट टू रियलाइज दिस, राइट. एंड वीडियोज़ में क्या होता है, व्हेन आई मेक अ वीडियो, आई ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन एवरी सिंगल लाइन, जस्ट बिकॉज इफ एनी पर्सन इज हैविंग अ डाउट इन अ पर्टिकुलर लाइन एंड द अदर पर्सन इज हैविंग डाउट इन सम अदर लाइन, बोथ ऑफ देम शुड गेट सेटिस्फाइड विद द वीडियो, राइट. बट इन एग्जाम यू डोंट हैव टू एनालाइज द केस स्टडी सो मच, राइट. आपका एग्जाम में बहुत जल्दी सॉल्व हो जाएगा इफ़ यू डेवलप दिस हैबिट ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग द केस स्टडी व्हाइल यू आर जस्ट गोइंग थ्रू इट. ओके, समटाइम्स आपको क्वेश्चंस डायरेक्टली पढ़कर आप आंसर्स कर सकते हो इवन विदाउट रीडिंग द केस स्टडी, बट आई पर्सनली नेवर प्रेफर डूइंग दैट, बिकॉज मुझे लगता था कि कहीं भी अगर इंस्टीट्यूट को कंफ्यूज करना है या कहीं पर भी उनको हमारे साथ ट्रिक खेलना है ना, तो वो क्वेश्चंस इजी दे देंगे कि हमें लगेगा डायरेक्टली सॉल्व हो सकते हैं, बट केस स्टडी में कुछ ना कुछ पॉइंट ऐसा हो सकता है जिसकी वजह से आंसर चेंज हो जाए. तो मुझे इस चीज़ का बहुत डर लगता था पर्सनली. दैट इज़ वाई आई यूज्ड टू नेवर जंप ऑन टू द क्वेश्चंस डायरेक्टली एंड सॉल्व इट. कुछ क्वेश्चंस होते हैं ऐसे, आई नो, बट मैं ऐसा नहीं करती थी जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट फियर ऑफ ICAI ट्रिकिंग अस. तो ऐसा हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता. सो इट्स जस्ट अ पर्सनल चॉइस. अगर आपको लगता है डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चंस आप कर सकते हो, कर लो, बट विच एवर सूट्स यू बेस्ट, यू जस्ट डू दैट. बट हाँ, मेरा सजेशन है, प्लीज़, मैं बार रिपीट कर रही हूँ इस चीज़ को, बिकॉज आपको इस चीज़ को समझने की ज़रूरत है, बिकॉज दिस इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट, दिस इज़ रियली इम्पॉर्टेंट. ओके, प्लीज़ सॉल्व द क्वेश्चंस योरसेल्फ, लुक फॉर आंसर्स, लुक फॉर लॉजिक्स योरसेल्फ वंस. आप जब एफर्ट डालोगे ना, वो ऑटोमेटिकली ईजी हो जाएगा, बिलीव मी. एंड एग्जाम में आप, एग्ज़ाम के बाद आप पक्का मुझे थैंक यू बोलोगे कि थैंक्स, मैंने आपको ऐसे बोला, थोड़ा सा डांट भी दिया आज कि मैं डिसअपॉइंटेड हूँ एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स, बट बिलीव मी, once you put in that much effort that I am asking you to put in, and once you give your exams, आप मुझे आके थैंक यू बोलोगे, इसलिए कि मेरी इस बात से अगर आपने एफर्ट पुट इन कर लिए तो आपको एग्ज़ाम में बिल्कुल भी ट्रबल नहीं होगा, बिलीव मी. ओके, सो आई एम विद द फर्स्ट कैटेगरी स्टूडेंट्स, रिमेंबर दैट. आप लोगों को बताना है कौन से क्वेश्चंस. प्लीज़ डोंट राइट ऑल द क्वेश्चंस इन द कमेंट सेक्शन होपिंग कि मैं सारी वीडियोस बना दूंगी. नो, आई विल फिल्टर आउट द क्वेश्चंस दैट आर मोस्टली आस्क्ड बाय अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, एंड उसमें जो ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस होंगे आई विल डेफिनेटली कवर, राइट? So that is what I wanted to discuss with you all. One thing, the questions that you are going to mention in the comment section, please make sure that the question number is correct and it should be from the institute's latest MCQ booklet only. Please don't write question numbers from any other booklet that you are referring to. Please make sure that you go through the MCQ booklet that has been issued by the institute and उसमें से ही question number pick करना. Otherwise it will be a miscommunication and फिर कोई गलत question put up हो जाएगा, right? So yeah, I hope आप लोग इस वीडियो के बाद कोशिश करोगे एंड जल्दी से क्वेश्चंस मेंशन कर दो. जिन्होंने ऑलरेडी सॉल्व कर दिए हैं, जिन्होंने अभी नहीं किए हैं, कोई बात नहीं, आराम से कर लो एंड मेंशन कर दो. आई विल मेक द वीडियोज़. ओके, सो दैट्स ऑल अबाउट दिस वीडियो गाइस. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर लिसनिंग टू मी टिल द एंड. अगर मेरे डांटने से थोड़ा बुरा लगा है तो लगना भी चाहिए, बिकॉज आपको ये डांट की ज़रूरत थी. ठीक है, I'll see you guys in the next video, hoping to get some good questions in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.